Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 7 Minutes in Heaven. It's not 7 in heaven, you're inside of me. That was weird. I've never done that before. I don't know why it just came out of me. Sometimes when the muse takes you, you just got to go with it. We're here to talk, welcome to the 7 Minute Podcast. We're here to talk about UFC 329 is coming out this Saturday. Okay, this card is so stacked that Tracy Cortez is on the undercard. That was a joke. I mean, let's not. I could jump around. I could give you some fluff about all the fights on the undercard, but what I really want to talk about is just this main event. But I'm gonna tell you, listen, Cody Garbrandt. I'm always going to root for Cody Garbrandt. I don't care who he's fighting. He could be fighting my grandma. Okay, and I'm gonna be like, I love you, Grandma. I'll see you at Christmas. But Cody Garbrandt, he has a sword tattoo on his face, so he's all in on this, and I got to go for him. Okay, greatest Cody Garbrandt line of all time. Not to digress, in a Dominic Cruz build-up interview where Cody Garbrandt randomly just says, "I ain't never chased pussy, and I'm not about to start right now." And then Dominic Cruz goes, "What are you talking about?" And Cody Garbrandt, without skipping a beat, goes, "What are you talking about?" And it's just like, it's purely cinema. And it's like Dominic Cruz knows it's cinema as he's doing it. Pure cinema. I just hit the meme right now. It's the best Cody Garbrandt. Other than Eagle had to snatch a snake by the throat when he grabbed TJ Dillashaw. I still say that to my wife every now and then. I let her know. Eagle had to snatch a snake up. Gable Stevenson, I'm excited about that fight. Crazy Robert Whittaker on the main event. I don't know, how do you feel about this when you give like all your main event in the prelim? Like, I get it. I get that it's like a good spot when it's pay-per-view and this is airing on like Fox or something, or maybe the ESPN app. Like, this was such a good move when it was like that was the business model. But I feel like it hasn't necessarily caught up to where things are at. Because if I'm being honest with you, I think that Robert Whittaker should at least be the third fight before, the Patty and Benoit Saint Denis, which I think is a great fight. That one as well. But Corey Sandhagen as well. It's going to be great. We got all dogs. This is going to be a great card, top to bottom. And I've wasted way too much time talking about stuff that Cody Garbrandt just derailed everything I wanted to talk about. But Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. Listen, this is one of those fights where I really don't want anyone to lose. Okay? This is Conor McGregor. He's had his ups and downs. I love, these kind of comeback stories. Well, in the video, she got some on her back. Sorry. Google that if you want to. Anyway, I like a good comeback story. We all do. We all root for the underdog. The Mac is back. Surprise, surprise. All of this stuff. We love seeing these upsets. That's why Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria was probably the best, might be the greatest moment we're going to ever see in the octagon. And that moment might have been the peak, pure cinema of just anything that can be done in MMA. There's never going to be another moment like that where you have at the White House, this American Justin Gaethje, like everything just matched up perfectly. That was our end game. That was MMA's end game, was, what Justin Gaethje did. That being said, I think Holly Holm beating Ronda Rousey was another one where you just kind of saw this huge moment. But Max Holloway and Conor McGregor, I don't know how it goes. There's always these weird variables. I'm getting real about it when I just cross my arms like this, like I'm about to go in. I look like a British freestyle rapper about to battle. You know what is. Whenever you have variables of a long layoff and going up in weight. They're both not fighting at their normal weight, but it makes sense for them. They're both a little long in the tooth in the sense of, obviously, Conor McGregor. And I say Max is long in the tooth only by his length of his career. Because that's the one thing about Max. He kind of caught Conor McGregor when Conor McGregor was coming to his prime, right before he went on his run. But Max was still just a young pup at that time. And Max has kind of evolved to maybe being in his peak. He's doing great. He's kind of still, I think, in his prime where his ability and his age and movement and everything and his mental, he's kind of hitting that perfect moment where he's still at peak. And I think that plays a case in it. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know what this long of a layoff looks like, because for one, I believe Conor McGregor has a new trainer, which I think is huge. I think that he kind of, he got in that yes man situation. And when you reach those heights, I can't imagine the level of what Conor McGregor reached as far as notoriety, no pun intended. But that's just like something you can't comprehend, that level of stress and everything, and then the injuries he's had. But if I had to make a bold prediction, I think this fight goes either two ways. I think that Max really shows. There's also a lot of pressure on Max to just be the one. Like, I feel like Conor kind of doesn't have a huge amount of pressure, except for the pressure he's putting on himself to prove it to himself and all of that. But I think everybody's looking at Max because on paper, he kind of seems like the obvious choice. It kind of seems like he's supposed to go in there and just dominate this, in the sense of he should, he's been fighting. He's been getting better. He's been active. Has his own accolades. He's younger. He's close to his prime. And the one thing that I think going against him is that he is coming off of a knockout loss. And with that being said, I think that's McGregor's chance to win. I don't think McGregor outclasses him. I don't think he outstrikes him for 5 rounds. I think, if anything, he's going to get the knockout in the first 2 rounds. That's my bold prediction, is that either Conor gets the knockout in the first 2 rounds or Max Holloway gets the finish in round 3 or 4. I don't think this goes to a 5-round decision. And that's my bold prediction. My bold prediction that probably is just the safest thing to do. But let me know what you think. We'll come back and we'll watch this one after the fight. And I'll eat my dick, or whatever the thing you say when you were wrong is. I love you.